She comes from Silver Spoon, Golden Rule, private school, never miss Sunday church. And I come from blue collar, low dollar, out here where concrete meets old red dirt. And I don't know what happened, but it sure don't add up on paper. But when I close my eyes late at night, you can bet I thank my maker. She keeps on loving me, loves me the way I am. She's not just along for the ride, she's my biggest fan. Oh, it's a little whole piece of heaven when we lay down tonight. She keeps on loving me, and I keep on wondering why. She's got a wicked smile, angel eye, every guy wanting to hold her close.
Family and friends, thank you all for being here to celebrate with us today. We are gathered here today in the shadow of the Grand Tetons to witness and celebrate the marriage of my beautiful niece Nicole and her soulmate Emmett. The last time I called her Nicole, she yelled at me. When she was little, I nicknamed her Troll, and I haven't called her Nicole since. But a few years ago, on one of our Disney trips, I slipped and accidentally called her Nicole, and she yelled at me. She was quick to correct me. She said, never do that again. Except for today. I was given strict instructions that she's Nicole today. So everybody, welcome to Nicole and Emmett's wedding. Let's pause 1 second. Take in those beautiful mountains. I think these mountains are a great symbol for Nicole and Emmett's marriage. They have stood here together for ages. They are strong, enduring, and beautiful. Everything you want in a marriage. Okay, now everyone taking in that scenery, let's get started. Who gives this woman away today to be married to this man? Nicole and Emmett, I've heard a lot of what I wanted to say to you both today. I asked you a while ago to share some of your favorite memories and thoughts about each other. I grew out my Teddy Roosevelt mustache to hopefully channel the spirit of the guy you both admire. And I Googled some facts about the Grand Teton to make sure I don't say anything wrong and trigger your park ranger instincts to correct me. But you're both off duty today. Well, I learned today that a ranger's never off duty. Teddy Roosevelt once said, there could be nothing in the world more beautiful than the Yosemite, the groves of the great sequoias and the redwoods, the canyon of the Colorado, the canyon of the Yellowstone, the three Tetons, and our people should see to it that they are preserved for their children and their children's children forever, with their majestic beauty all unmarred. It is fitting that Nicole and Emmett, who share Roosevelt's spirit of adventure, courage, and respect for all things nature, chose this place to begin their life together. Today we stand not only as witnesses to their vows, but as witnesses of a moment that, like these mountains, is meant to endure. In their thoughts about each other, their relationship, and their hopes for the future, there were so many themes repeated. I lost count how many times they both used the words adventure, or talked about living life to its fullest and finding joys even in the smallest moments, like sharing their morning coffee together, watching Disney movies as the snow falls, Nicole reading aloud to Emmett, Emmett singing to her. They shared so many fond memories, and most of them, or all of them, included something naturey. Look around. Many couples choose to get married in a beautiful church. They chose to get married in a cathedral not built by human hands. So one more time, let's appreciate. Look this way. The beauty that surrounds us. I keep expecting a bald eagle to come screeching through the sky, or some other wildlife to come running up to emphasize their love of nature. Or thunder, kind of like the first time Emmett said, "I love you" to Nicole. He said he knew he loved her from the beginning, but he waited for the perfect moment, something befitting two-part baby. They took a trip to Glacier National Park, where they swam in a glacier carved lake at sunset. At that moment, Emmett knew that, quote, "This adventurous and beautiful woman would be my wife one day." And he told her how he felt. And at that exact moment, as if to punctuate his sentiment, a beaver decided to swim out and join them. Their love for each other, the tranquil setting, the sunset, the beaver, created the perfect atmosphere that nothing could disrupt. Not even Alex, who from the shore saw the beaver approaching, immediately thought they were in mortal danger, and started jumping up and down screaming, "Something's coming to get you! Get out of the water!" Nicole and Emmett, marriage is a promise. It's a promise to love each other forever. So I ask you now, Nicole, you take Emmett to be your lawfully wedded husband, to live together in matrimony. You promise to love, honor, and cherish him in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, for better or for worse, forsaking all others, for all the days of your life. Emmett, you take Nicole to be your lawfully wedded wife, to live together in matrimony. You promise to love, honor, and cherish her in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, forsaking all others, for all the days of your life. I'm going. All right, hold on. If you like nature, well, nature's... Nicole and Emmett wrote their own vows for each other, and now they would like to share them with each other in front of all the people important in their lives. Nicole, you first.
Dear Emmett, falling in love with you wasn't like falling at all. It was like walking into a room and suddenly knowing I was home for the very first time. Growing up, I had always felt a bit like a black sheep, never truly belonging anywhere. Maybe that's why I traveled so far and so often, trying to find a place where I belonged. I found solace in the mountains and often looked to them for answers, but there was always something missing. Little did I know that missing piece wouldn't be found on the top of a mountain or in a forest of trees, but at the west throwing guideways and smiling back at me from across the river. In the very first moment that I met you, I knew that you were special. For starters, you're just as weird as me, and that is saying something. Well, I'll never forget the time that I came to your house and you rolled out of your room dressed up as FBI agent Burt Macklin. Or even more so, when we went on a hike and you thought that the best song to fight off the bears or scare off the bears would be Devil Went Down to Georgia, which is a song made almost entirely of fiddle noises. And then you made all of those fiddle noises. And it was in that moment that I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life adventuring with you and just being so weird. It's not a day that goes by that we don't laugh together, even on hard days, and in those hard moments when I can't laugh. Your patience and gentle heart hold me together. But I didn't just fall in love with you because you make me laugh, or because you help me work through every crisis, big or small, or even because you make a mean brown sugar shaken espresso. I fell in love with you for all that you are. I love how excited you get when you talk about your special interests, and how every single car ride, no matter how long and short it is, has a specially curated playlist to fit the vibe. I love how you love our children, and how you sing along to every single song that I make for them, even if they make zero sense at all. I love that you enjoy the little things like field of wildflowers or identifying every bird that you come across. I love how you love food as much as I do, and how you always have room for a sweet treat. And I love the way you smile at me from across the room, and how the whole world just seems to melt away in those moments. I love everything about you. So I no longer look to the mountains for answers. I look to them with gratitude, because they have led me to you. There are so many versions of this life I could have lived, so many places I could have been, so many places we both could have been, but we both ended up here, at the same place, at the same time. We found each other. I found you, my best friend. For that, I would turn anything for you. So I promise, you can't steal my thunder, so I promise to always be just that. Grateful for every moment that I get to spend with you, whether it's on a grand adventure or a lazy day on the couch. I promise to always be silly and to laugh with you. I promise to hold your hand in every country you visit and to kiss you across every mountain and climb. I promise to always be by your side. And like a wise man named Ted Mosby once said, love is the best thing we do. So I promise to love you unconditionally forever.
You're up.
I'm fucking with that by now. I bet you guys wish you didn't want that.
Ooh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dare to, oh why can't I?
Most people can't say that they have such a smart, intelligent, handsome, and good-looking best friend. But Emmett can. My name is John. I've been best friends here with Emmett for about 10 years now. So, when Emmett first asked me to be his best man today, I did what anybody would do. I went on Google and asked how to give a best man speech. So, I figured that there were probably only 3 options. I could try and be funny with y'all tonight, but for those of you that really know me, that'd be a terrible idea. And I would really like for Emmett and Nicole to talk to me for the rest of the night. Then I figured I could get heartfelt with it. You know, love is in the air tonight, get you all misty-eyed. But I know how much everybody spends on their makeup. And I don't want Emmett's mascara running tonight. Then I figured I was over 2. So then I thought, maybe we could think back on our old days, causing chaos on the streets of Denver, running wild through the mountainside. But the federal statute of limitations is 5 years. And Emmett already got 1 life sentence today. But in all seriousness, you're my best friend, man. I love you. I'm so happy for you. Nicole, you're looking beautiful as ever. And I couldn't have picked a better person to marry my best friend. Here's to a lifetime of happiness for the new bride and groom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Amanda, and tonight I have the privilege of being Nicole's maid of honor. But the greatest honor I've held for the past 26 years is being her little sister. Growing up, Nicole and I spent pretty much all of our time sharing a bedroom, which, as you can imagine, for 2 young girls was eventful to say the least. We'd bicker about the usual things sisters would, like what color our walls should be in our room, taking each other's makeup, or whose side of the room would have the ripped out magazine page of Zac Efron, which I usually lost. We couldn't wait to grow up and be on our own and have our own rooms, but oh, what would I do to get caught stealing your clothes because I left the hanger in your closet slightly crooked?
I get so mad.
We're only 4 years apart, but I've only known life with you in it. I was blessed to be born with a built-in best friend from day one. It's been amazing to witness you not only pursue, but to achieve your dreams. Whether it stems from your competitiveness, ambition, or a perfect cocktail of a little bit of both, you've always excelled at everything you put your mind to. I'm so thankful you found someone who continues to ignite your passion and curiosity for what more life has to offer. You and Emmett truly are 2 halves that complete each other. Emmett. You're no longer an only child as of today. You gained 6 siblings, and boy, are you in for a ride. You're going to be there for you through the ups and downs as family does. Thank you for being so thoughtful, kind, and such a loving partner to Nicole. I couldn't ask for a better man to take care of my big sister. We first met about 3 years ago when I flew up to Yellowstone, and I could tell right away you were the one for Nicole. You 2 were inseparable from the jump. I hope you have as much fun growing up with her as I did growing up with her. Today is a major accomplishment, and testimony of how staying true to who you are pays off. There's no question in my mind or anyone else's here that you 2 are meant for each other. I selfishly couldn't ask for more, knowing that no matter how far you are away from me, which is usually pretty far, I never have to think twice about your happiness and fulfillment in life. I can't wait to watch you and Emmett on this next adventure and many more.
For as long as I can remember, I've looked up to Nicole. Growing up, I always found myself wanting to be just like her. She wore ponchos and beanies, so I needed to wear ponchos and beanies. She had a Tumblr, so I needed to make an account. She loved Aerosmith, and suddenly I Don't Want to Miss a Thing became my favorite song.
Still the best song ever.
She has always been the coolest person I know, and someone I feel extremely lucky to have in my life. Some of my favorite childhood memories were made with Nicole and my sister Sam. like when we would come up with absolutely horrible plays that were really just reenactments of High School Musical.
God.
You're so bad.
You would hope that our parents would be so blown away by our performance that they'd let us have a sleepover. Or family dinners in Mama Fran's backyard, feeling like we were on a secret spy mission every time we tried sneaking upstairs without Kayla finding us. There's never been a dull moment, and I find myself constantly laughing and smiling when I'm with her. As we grew up, my feelings of wanting to be like my cool older cousin never went away. I even found myself wanting to travel more, which for those of you that know me, know was a huge problem because I'm terrified of flying. When one of my favorite people in the world decides that she wants to be a park ranger and move across the country, I knew it was time to get over my fear. She asked me to help drive and move her across the country to Canyonlands, not Yellowstone, and I didn't hesitate for a second. Over the years, there have been plenty of visits, hikes, and stories that we'll be talking about forever. When Nicole first started working in Yellowstone, I immediately started planning my trip to come visit. About 2 weeks before my flight, she asked me if this new guy she was seeing could tag along on our camping trip. I have never in my life said yes to something so fast. And Emmett, it was not because I was excited to meet you, but because I'm terrified of bears and I needed someone to sacrifice just in case. Luckily, it never came to that. We're good. During this trip, it was instantly obvious that these two were soulmates. I thought a lot about which story from this trip I wanted to share today. But since my dad stole my beaver story, I'll have to talk about another one. There was a moment the three of us were driving through Glacier, and I was in the back seat of Emmett's truck. Nicole had fallen asleep, and then when she woke up, she turned to Emmett and said, "Oh, I must have fallen asleep. I have to stay awake because I missed you too much while I was sleeping."
Aw.
After trying to hold my lunch down from I realized in that exact moment Nicole was going to marry this man.
Oh.
Nicole has always been an independent person. She's the kindest, bravest, smartest person I know, and someone who doesn't need rescuing. All she needed was someone who sees her clearly, matches her adventurous personality, and loves her unconditionally. This is exactly what Emmett is for her, and I'm so incredibly happy they both found their perfect match. Nicole, my whole life I followed your lead. I wore the beanies, I made the Tumblr account, I even forced myself onto airplanes just to be near you. Watching you go from life in the Bronx to Yellowstone Park Ranger has been the bravest thing you've ever done. But seeing the life you built with Emmett, that's my favorite part of your story. You took the chance on the unknown, and it led you straight to the love of your life. You've spent your whole life searching for the next big adventure, but with Emmett, you found your home. Promise me you'll both keep exploring, and always come back to visit us once in a while. Everyone, please raise your glasses with me. To Nicole and Emmett, may your life together be the greatest adventure yet.
Now, I know some people might think a dad should let his little girl win once in a while. Well, I never did. I always told myself I was teaching Nicole how to be a good loser and not a sore loser. Well, looking back, I don't know if I did such a good job. But I remember one time, I let you go and I let you run and I was going to let you win. I kept saying to myself, just let it go, let her win once. And as you get closer and closer to Joe Mama's house, I was like, I can't. Top speed. Nicole had such a smile on her face as she was rounding the bushes, getting to my mother's house, as I jumped over the bushes, got to the door and said, I win. I've never seen a kid throw such a tantrum. We also spent a lot of time singing together in the car. We'd belt out Bye 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 by NSYNC at the top of our lungs. And then somehow we switch over to The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Yeah, that's very good.
And you know what stands out the most was Kryptonite by 3 Doors Down. There was always that one line that I would reach back and she would always hold my hand and she would belt it out, top of her lungs. Some of my happiest memories were the simple ones. Wednesday nights meant family dinners at Mama Fran's house. Surrounded by grandparents, aunts, uncles, and cousins. Just big family, everyone enjoying each other's company. And those were filled with laughter, stories, and memories I'll always treasure. Every Friday I'd pick you up and we'd head straight to the Disney store, where for some reason 2 stuffed animals always came back with us.
I love them.
Nicole, you're my oldest daughter, my first child to get married, and no matter how much time passes, you'll always be my little girl. Life doesn't always follow the path we'd imagine. Nicole, there was one thing that I never... Second page. At least my pages aren't stuck together. There was one thing that I would never want you to question. I have always loved you, and I always will. Nothing will ever change that I have been proud to be your father every single day. All right, so Emmett, now I have some words for you. Listen, as a father of 4 daughters, this is the first wedding that I have the privilege of being part of. I've got 3 more to go, and I have to tell you, thank you for making this one easy for me. From the day I met you, it was obvious how much you love your darling. You make her smile, you support her, and you are exactly the kind of partner every father hopes his daughter will find. Knowing she's building her life with someone who loves and respects her gives me tremendous peace of mind. Today, I'm not just celebrating the marriage of my daughter, I'm gaining a son.
Yeah.
Now, I know we got a few things to work on, though, because you know absolutely nothing about sports. You didn't know who Mariano Rivera was, and you actually thought Babe Ruth was the Yankees' first black player. Don't worry, we got some catching up to do, and we got a lifetime for me to teach you these things.
Good luck.
The important lesson you've already mastered, loving Nicole. And for that, I couldn't be happier to welcome you to this family. I wish you both a marriage filled with laughter, patience, forgiveness, and the kind of friendship that only grows stronger with time. Nicole and Emmett, may you always find reasons to laugh together, sing together, even if it's a little off-key, and choose each other every single day. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dad, for bringing the wolves to the wedding.
Yep.
What do I say to this jolly group? I'll do my best not to treat this as stand-up comedy, but you never know. Actually, what I'm going to do first, because of for once, thank you all so much for being here. It means more to me than you can know. I keep telling Nicole just how much it means to see all of our family and our friends and everybody that means so much to us. I'd say in one room, but under one tent, under one branch, all together. It's beautiful and it's moving and it's not lost on me. Damn, when you were going through it over there. Thank you for really breaking into waterworks. So, because of course of our lovely, exactly from 4:30 to 5 rainstorm, you didn't get to hear my vows, and I'm sure some of you wanted to, so I'm going to repeat mine.
I'll come stay with you.
Okay, please.
We can reenact it.
Yeah.
Subtitles.
Nick, would you please hold my microphone so I can turn my pages?
Oh, you just made Nick's whole day.
I gotta get some brownie points to the new cousins.
There you go. You're the new officiant, Nick. So.
I accept.
If anybody didn't get in on the joke about our officiant, Teddy Roosevelt is my favorite historical character. I used to work at his house, and of course, Frankie can grow a mean Teddy Roosevelt mustache, and he looks just like him. So thank you for being here to see that.
Thank you for being Teddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
There
we go. There it is.
That's better.
You know, bully.
Bully.
Okay, here are my vows. Nicole, there are 2 big days in any love story. The day you meet the girl of your dreams and the day you marry her. My love for you began 3 years ago in these very mountains. That day we met on the shores of Yellowstone Lake was the biggest day of my life until today, the day I married you. You have held my heart in your hands like a delicate little bird, perhaps a baby western meadowlark, that's my favorite bird for anybody that doesn't know, and cared for it so intently. I'm an unbelievably lucky man to have found a woman like you. I truly never thought I would have found such a perfect match, but you have certainly proved me wrong. Man, I tell you, this is so much better right now. That was done. What? Just saying sweet words and watching my bride get pelted by hail. It feels as if our souls were intertwined for lifetimes before, simply destined to meet and spend the rest of the time together. My only regret is that I didn't meet you sooner, so we could have spent more time together. You have held my hand as you've guided me to a paradise of love and belonging. You've led me to a place where I know I will always be safe and wrapped up in your love. I promise I will always be the same to you. And I promise I will always be a sanctuary for your beautiful heart. I've never felt so connected to anyone in my life. You're my sweetest love, my biggest supporter. I promise I'll always be your best friend. I promise to always be the man you can laugh and cry with. The man who will sing The Dove Wind Down in Georgia to keep the grizzly bears away from you. The man who will take care of you when you are sick. The man who will always make you your ice water. The man who will carry you to bed when you don't want to get up. The man who will walk 1,000 miles just to fall down at your door. The man who will try to make you laugh at every moment, even during our wedding vows. You know me better than anyone ever has, and I'm so very excited to discover the depths of your soul that I haven't seen yet. Many couples spend 50, 60, 70 years together, but in reality, they're at work or apart for the majority of that. We are lucky enough to spend the vast majority of our time together. At work, on the trail, or at home. We will make our 70 years rich and full beyond belief. I promise to be next to you in every spare moment I am able. Each minute adding together to hours, days, and years, full of the little everyday moments that make our love so special. We fall deeper in love on every amazing adventure we go on. Whether it's on the tops of mountains, beautiful meadows, sandy beaches, old town squares, piazzas, or at home, I feel more connected to you in every activity that we do. I promise to never stop exploring with you. To relish every moment we spend in new and beautiful places, as well as old stomping grounds full of beautiful memories. I promise to never stop being curious of the world around us with you. I promise to never give up our lust for adventure that we both have, to squeeze every drop out of this life with you, hand in hand with my darling. You've given me a family that has welcomed me with open arms. I promise to be a man worthy of the love they have given me. I promise to take care of their little girl. You've given me the strength to heal from my past and fix my mistakes. You truly make me a better man every day. I promise to wake up every day and live up to your expectations and deserve the amount of sweet love that you've given to me. I've already lived 100 lifetimes with you. I cannot even comprehend how I'll make use of the rest of our time here on earth together. When we leave this world, I hope it's hand in hand and minutes apart, because I can't imagine a day without you. I cannot express how excited I am to have married you today. I love you, Nicole.
Burns.
Up in horsey heaven, here's the thing. You trade your legs for angels' wings. And once we've all said goodbye, you take a running leap and you learn to fly. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the saddest fashion. Bye, bye, little Sebastian. You're 5,000 candles in the wind. there in heaven's hay. But here's the part that hurts the most. Humans cannot ride a ghost. Bye bye, little Sebastian. Miss you in the saddest fashion. Bye bye, little Sebastian. You're 5,000 candles in the wind. Maybe someday we'll saddle up again. And I know I'll always miss my horsiest friend. Spread your wings and fly, spread your wings and fly.